Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim here to do your reading. This reading's for your next 3-day messages. Keep in mind that it might be talking about something in the future, just kind of coming across to you in the next 3 days. The next reading that I will have out for you all will be your 2026 prediction reading. And I'm going to do that for every sign. So it's after this group is finished. So let's go ahead and get your next 3 days, though. Spirit guides, angels, please give me messages here for Scorpio. What's in their best interest to know at this time or to think about? Oh, interesting. Okay. I always feel like these two cards kind of go together. So that's why I said interesting. Because you see this. Let me just pull this off, okay? Dead end too on the bottom. So there's something about something closing, right? Something closing. But these two are the focus for your reading. And so this is where we're comfortable in a sense, or we've grown familiar with things that are in this energy of the village. You see this area right here, okay? That's the same area that you're standing on right now, but you're about to jump, and you're about to jump into a new reality. This is moving away from your comfort zone. It's going to be moving away from things that are familiar to you. The threshold is about the gate, the doorway, the initiation, and ultimately a part of you that you were familiar with, grown used to, leaving behind it because you're in for a new experience. It's kind of a hold on to your seat because you're in for quite a ride. Like that is this experience. And so it's going to be interesting to see what else comes out in your reading. So where are you going? Where are you going? It's away from the familiar. And sometimes that can be a scary thing for us. You know, it can be scary sometimes, moving away from everything that we've known to be true. Doesn't always mean that the thing, you know, that just because we're familiar with something or have grown comfortable somewhere doesn't necessarily mean that it's for our highest good and for our would be beneficial to our spiritual evolution. In fact, the things that push you outside of your comfort zone are the things that make you grow, evolve, and open up to something completely new. So that's what they're saying is, here, get ready, be prepared. Spirit's about to show you something very different if you have been drawn to this reading. Okay. Let's see what else. Going into the Cosmos Oracle, I'll take a look at Tarot also. And I've got a few other decks here, so we can just have some fun with cards. What else for Scorpio? What can you tell me about this new experience, this gateway, this initiation? And for some of you all, this place right here has been dark, maybe even representing a dark night of a soul. And that was the path of initiation for you. Remember, life sometimes it's sometimes playing a bittersweet symphony, but at the end of the day, it's all a symphony, every single experience, which we are all so grateful to have on a soul level. I promise you, we all are. Oh, wow. Something out there. One more. Wow. This is for your expansion, your growth in all areas of your life. And you can bet that this experience is going to be like nothing you've ever experienced before. Sidereal space means belonging to the planets, belonging to the stars. This card is talking about the vastness of what all is out there. It's like you're this astronaut in this outfit and you're looking at this vastness. You have so much to explore, they're saying. And a new reality beckons you. Yeah. Okay, this is written in the stars. This is fated. This is the constellation. There's going to be fated relationships that come in that are going to be guided to you. People that are, you can say, part of your soul group. The constellations in the sky used to serve a purpose of guiding sailors on sea, at sea. You knew where you were from them, from the stars. You knew where you were going. It was written in the stars. And so too is your story here about where you're going. In all areas, there is expansion. In all areas. So, I would say get ready. Get ready to take that plunge. Get ready to walk through this door. I have another deck that reminds me of. Literally has a card on it that says the initiation. And there's a gateway. And that's what that reminds me of. Okay, let's maybe mix it up a little bit. And let's see what kind of animal spirit is here to give Scorpio advice. Might be something that pops up in the next few days. Maybe on your algorithm, this animal spirit, or maybe in the wild, you see this animal. Something about it will be meaningful to your next step, to your journey. Oh, wow. Unicorn. Whoa. Wow. And the cosmic egg down here. This is your 6th and 7th chakras that it's representing. And the unicorn is, some people might even say unicorns might be, well, I mean, I guess it just, some people would relate them to star being energy or angelic energy. There's a really strong connection to the divine, right? So it's like that's the little antenna that's receiving messages from the divine. It's your channel. It's channeling information into your third eye, the 6th chakra. So your connection with divinity is very strong. Your connection even maybe to the elementals might be very strong. Elves, fairies, dragons, all things that might be in the category of mythical might be guiding you in some way. So they're saying that you're the unicorn. You're this rare, almost mythical creature, and you have this ability to channel information from the divine about your next course, your next route, the next actions to take. I don't think the whole story is given to you, but I think you are able to predict with a lot of accuracy about where it is you're supposed to head to next. It might come little bit by little bit. But you have the gift of clairvoyance. You have the gift of premonition, a sixth sense. It could actually be all clairs here. There might be one that you're specifically drawn to. The cosmic egg, that seventh chakra, this is talking about your crown chakra. These could be also, these could be activations, stronger than ever activations, connecting you to the cosmic egg, which is universal knowledge, information, frequency, vibration, everything. Like you have access to it all, and it's being channeled through you. This is a lot. This energy could be overwhelming as it is being more and more activated within you. It's definitely divine. Definitely divine. Let's use the tarot and ask it if it can tell me a little bit more about where you're going, how you're expanding. Expansion is expanding in all areas. You see the area, the arrows. In all areas, your expansion. A project, a business, an idea, your health, your consciousness. Oh, we're going from the Five of Pentacles to somewhere, which Five of Pentacles keeps us kind of earthbound. It's the worry. Okay, you're stepping out of the threshold, or you're stepping away from lack consciousness. You're having a completion. No more extra worry or being overly burdened or wearing yourself out over these worries or financial worries or concerns. Health worry or concern, because you have to watch out. You have an offer that's coming in now. This Knight of Pentacles is really nice. Yes. And this. You have an offer that's coming in that's going to relieve you. You'll feel less stressed. You will not feel like you have to worry so much about all of the practical material details. There's something you've been waiting on. The Hangman didn't want to be in this position. Didn't want to have to be hanging here waiting to come out of the Five of Pentacles energy, which is definitely one of worry and concern. And so something that will relieve your burdens is this Knight of Pentacles. In the guidebook, this card, it talks about a person coming who is a wealthy person. They have something to offer you. It says they didn't get their wealth by just sitting around. So they have this car, they pull up, and you have the choice or a decision, do I get into this car? So it can mean, are you going to accept this offer or not? It's going to be something that is quite lucrative financially. That's how the Knight of Pentacles is. It will take you in a different direction than what you are familiar with. And like I said to begin with, just because something is familiar doesn't mean that we're satisfied with it. Doesn't mean that we're being fulfilled. In fact, the Eight of Cups is somebody looking at the cups that are sitting there and saying, you know, I'm done with this. I'm done with the overworking myself. I'm done with being so burned out that I can barely walk. I'm done always having to hang in there when it comes to needing something or feeling like I always need something. And I'm going in a different direction. With the red coat, and the red is creative. So it feels like it is where this offer leads you. And you're going to feel so victorious. So this is where this is you stepping away from the village energy or the what you have grown familiar with that is unsatisfying, because it's never enough. And I'm saying that like in quotes because I'm talking about the practical perspective here of bills to pay, things that you need. Like I'm talking about those practical things, right? So there's something that's been overly burdensome or unhappy about in that area that you're actually going to end up being very successful. 6 of Wands, achievement. It's a lot of recognition, something that you are going to be really proud of, some sort of achievement. Everybody sees it too. It's like whether you want to be seen or not, you're going to be seen and noticed. And the good things that came to you, yeah, you're standing out. This card also usually has a group of people that are rallying for you, wanting your success, cheering you on. Maybe a fan, maybe somebody that is a onlooker that just really supports you. It's different than the people over here in the Hangman energy. These people are just kind of noticing, hey, this person's dangling. We're just staring, doing nothing. These people are supporting. So the energy really shifts and changes. Tell me more about this achievement and this expansion. Tell me more about the achievement and the expansion. Wow, the Sun. You're going to be very, very happy. You're going to be very happy. The divine is like shining on you here with a choice and a big decision. If you have been dealing with some money issues here, because I feel like this is kind of like money related, financially related, it's about a change, okay? 2 of Pentacles is something's going to change. Something's going to bring about balance. And it's a significant choice and a decision that you have to make about the offer that the Sun energy is bringing to you. It may have to do with work, 8 of Pentacles, it sure seems like it does. Or some way to get out of the 5 of Pentacles energy. So walking in a different direction, that's the threshold. Walking in a different direction. What else can you tell us about it? They're saying 8 of, that's what I was looking at, is the 8 of Cups. Another 8 of Cups. This one is in the reverse. So there's a specific message when it's in the reverse. Uh-oh. You can see that. Okay. The reverse is saying, if you stick to your comfort zone and you have a fear of separating from that which you've already kind of emotionally checked out of, you might stay in this hangman position. So don't fear the walking in a different direction when the option becomes available to you. This is not the time to fear your expansion or that threshold. More about the 2 of Pentacles, the choice, the decision. Three of Swords, putting an end to something. So this is an end to the heartbreak. It's an end to something that didn't work out. Usually 3 forces joined together. The heart is broken, but this is, I feel like this is you ending something. And that is your choice, your decision to walk away, to end something. It's for your expansion. The Empress, a very expansive energy. And she creates new things. Okay, she births things to life, right? So what you are going to create is going to benefit others also. But it's going to get you a lot of attention here. I'm just seeing somebody that's doing something from a really good place. From your heart. Man or woman, it doesn't matter, no gender here with that. Just get ready to receive a lot. I think if it's talking about wealth, you're going to be extremely wealthy here. Wow. What do we have? Yeah, I have the Chariot. Okay. Picture down. Have the Chariot. The Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Successful planning. Planning has paid off. Patience has paid off. The seeds you have sown, the work that you have done in the past is going to help you here in the future. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your health is going to get you everywhere. I think we're taking a break from this stuff that's not working out. We're getting into the Chariot. We're getting into our unstoppable vehicle, the unstoppable vessel. Make sure you are getting your time for rest, because of that Ten of Wands can be a card that signifies physical burnout to the body. And patience with yourself. King of Cups keeps on showing up too here on the bottom. Could be an offer from a King of Cups. It does say master of their own heart. Yeah, so I see you as being very well balanced. Emotionally very balanced. Making decisions that are led from the heart. For what's good for the heart. It's the end of the delay with this decision. So they're saying that this is a big decision point, whether or not to take this leap, to make this decision. And if there was a pause or a period of like a break where indecisiveness or something like that, or postponing a major decision, I think you get to where you've made up your mind. You're getting past a stalemate. Mind made up is what I get with that. Mind made up. Things are going to change. Mind made up. 222. Because you already know about, there's different paths. There's different possibilities. Right? Victory. Victory. And happiness, winning, the Sun. Give me something more on this Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. It's paid off. It's paying off. You're coming very close. They're saying you're coming very close to the conclusion, the checkered flag. It's kind of like in sight, within reach. The conclusion, the outcome, the finale, the completion. Verdict settled, results signaling the end, finishing in first, achievement. Final chapter and feeling relieved. I don't know if your stomach has been tense, like if you've been tensing up your stomach. But there's something about needing to like relax. Pay attention to your stomach, and when you're breathing, let those muscles like relax. There's something in you that's tensing up. Okay, well, this is going to help you. Okay, this is going to help you feel relieved. I can feel the energy really strong. Kind of let your belly rise and fall with each breath. If it's not able to, then notice what is tense, especially in the abdomen area. What is tense? Wow, okay, so yeah, there could be a contract. As this card says contract on it. It is going to allow you to reclaim some kind of power back or have more sovereignty, have more choice and decision in your direction and time, especially in regards to finances. Ooh, another 9. Something's wrapping up. Master, discipline, working smart, focus, structure, in the flow, and a commanding presence. That's the one I wanted to grab from that. And your strength. It's kind of unmatched strength. Your power, your determination. And for some of you all, this is going to happen within a few days, this offer. Okay, so that's what I have for you all. If you would like a private reading, I offer pre-recorded readings, and the information and links to purchasing one in the description box below. Thank you for joining me. I will see you at your next reading. Sending you love and light. Bye, Scorpio.